invite y'all to go with us and see what kind of race we can have. Frank's up here trying to run something. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, but train opened up back over through that way. We're hoping train can get his straightened out, and that way we know what it is. You never know what them young pups is running. So far, there ain't no other dogs open with Frank, so he's just eager to run, and which I see him back up through there. He may be hitting on a cold track this morning. Of course, we've had all that pretty big frost on this morning, but Train's back over that way, so we're hoping Train can teach these young dogs a trick or two today. So, but hopefully we can have some running. We just got up here. We kind of got out late today, but we got 6 dogs with us. We got Martha, and we got Frank, and there's Mindy. We got Willow and Train and Rose with us today. I don't believe Train's gonna straighten that out over there. Right here! We'll holler at them and get them, take them on up through here and see if we can't jump one somewhere or another. But there goes Train, so. Come on, right here. Well, we ain't been on here in a few days, so I do apologize for that, but we've been working a few days and the weather's been bad, and today's first chance we really had a chance to get back out here. Hoping to be back out here tomorrow, but they're giving some snow and stuff tomorrow, so we'll just have to kind of wait and see what the weather's like. Sorry, I lost connection there. I just make sure we're right server, so we hopefully have a pretty decent picture. Well, we're hoping we can jump a rabbit or two and have a little bit of running today. We're going to try to start doing a few more live feeds a week than we have been. This kind of depends on how the weather goes and our schedule. Frank's over yipping again. Last day we was back here, we had some pretty good running. Wasn't a real bad day. We're hoping for another good day. Thinking about bringing these dogs out here. You never know what kind of running you're gonna have. Hi, and welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt this morning. We hopefully we're gonna have a little running this morning. That's Mindy there. Let's see where Train's at. He's right over in there. They're in a good spot to jump on. We got Martha back out here. She's, she had them litter of pups. We ain't hunted her in a while. Today's her first day back out. And Beans had her pups, but I've not posted them yet. I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. She had 8 pups and she's down to 2 is all we got alive, so we're out here rabbit hunting. Just let the dogs run. Just looking for a good rabbit race. We got Beagle hounds out here, and we're just gonna see if we can have a pretty good race. But we don't know if Bean's going to be a good mommy or not. She's done lost 6 out of 8. I didn't check on them this morning. I don't know if she still got any alive this morning or not. But we did find out that the little Abby dog we've been hunting, she's with pups. So she'll be having pups here in anywhere from a week or to 2 weeks, about any time pretty much. So if Bean don't raise none of hers, we're hoping Abby will have a good litter and raise her pups. I was really hoping to get some pups out of Bean and train, but it just ain't looking too promising. The other dogs really like being out here. They like to come out here and run. We're trying to get Frank trained up pretty good. He's doing good, but he still needs a little more practice, a few more trips out and stuff. The more we bring him, the better he gets. Here's Mindy back beside us. The rest of them's right back over in there. And there comes Frank. I think he's going to have a little bit of a big nose on him. Oh, I've jumped some birds. I'm guessing them was quail. But we think Frank's going to have a... And jump some more there. Pretty sure them was quail. Don't see very many of them anymore. There comes Train. But I hope so. We'll jump a rabbit around through here somewhere or another. We usually have a race somewhere or another. No, it's I don't know anything about duck season. We really don't have hardly no ducks around here. There's a few, but see a few geese from time to time, but you don't see much ducks around. But we're out here rabbit hunting is what we're looking for. We're just out here looking for a good race. Let these dogs run some. Right there's Train. Hopefully he can jump one right around through here in a minute. He's in a real spot there to jump one. There's usually always plenty of rabbits back here. Frank, right here! Get in there, Train. There comes Willow and Martha. Frank, right here. Frank, right here. Well, that's nice. That's a lot of rabbits. It took me a minute there to read your comment, but yeah, that's a lot of rabbits just for 2 acres. Rose barked. We'll get a race here in a minute between Rose and Train. They should jump one. Here comes Frank back. Yeah, Frank back. She can just, she's open right now. If she can just jump it and they can run it, we'll be in business. I ain't never heard Train back her yet, but she probably ain't open enough. You never know about Bigfoot. You never know where you'll see Bigfoot. We've been commenting on here that they thought we've been running Bigfoot a time or two, but now we've never seen him yet. But you never know about Bigfoot. Bigfoot could be anywhere. We're hoping for a rabbit race here, but a Bigfoot race would be all right too. I'm beginning to wonder if she didn't just step on a brawler there or something. She barked 2 or 3 times, but she ain't never opened on up and jumped it. Train's on over there from her a little bit. I was hoping they'd jump that one right there. Well, we didn't start to way up in the morning, so they're going to be a little harder to jump than they would if we'd got out here early. But it was cold this morning, and I laid around and didn't get out early. I kind of waited until the temperature come up a little bit. I should have got out here early this morning. There comes Mindy. Get in there, girl. Yeah, there's usually plenty of rabbits up here, but just some days are harder to jump than others. I don't know what the deal is, but some days you'll come up here and jump plenty of rabbits, and you can come up here in an hour and jump 2 or 3 rabbits and have some good running, and the next time you come, it may be an hour before you ever jump the first rabbit. I mean, it's just the way it goes, I guess. And about any time we're on camera, seems like the rabbits are harder to jump. And if we're just up here just a hunting and ain't doing no live feeds, you'll jump one in just a few minutes. As sure as you turn this camera on, it seems like they can't jump them. Well, let's welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt. And now we sure are struggling to jump one this morning, I know that. Now that last time we had a live feed up here, I think we jumped 3, and we was up here about 2 hours and had some pretty good running out of them 3, but and they was pretty much running the whole time we was up here. But today they are struggling to find one today. But we won't quit until we jump something somewhere. We'll go right down here and go up this other path. That way we can get a little closer to them. There comes Frank. Well, there went Frank. I think he's gonna make a nice dog. He's gonna have a little bit of a big nose on him, but I believe he'll be a dog, a jumper rabbit. Right there's Rose. Come on, girl, right here. We'll cut right through here and go up this other little trail. See if we can't get them on something. You holler at Train. Train, right here. The dogs are hunting good. I mean, they're looking for them for sure. Train, right here. Get in there, Rose. Train, right here. Something about having 6 dogs, you gotta stay right with them, or you'll have 1 or 2 wander way off on you. He's coming. Martha was with him, but I think she's coming too. Rose is right there in the burrows. Right there comes Frank. Train's within about 60 yards. Rose is a hunting good. One thing about that pup, Frank, he's a busy dog. He's all the time coming and going. I mean, he don't lay around your feet. I'd have to look at the papers there. He's only 10 or 11 months old, and he's not been really hunting much at all. He's doing good for no more than he's been hunting. He's aware of Rose now. He's a good looking dog. There's Mindy. And there goes Train. He's back with us now. They're all pretty close now, so it's usually a pretty good spot around through here to jump on. There's Martha. I know that's Mindy. We'll find one somewhere or another. As long as y'all hang on here with me, we'll have a race somewhere or another. I trust them. They'll jump one somewhere or another and run it. Coyote population's pretty bad, and the hawk population's pretty bad. A lot of places there, they've really put a hurting on the rabbits and stuff, but usually this spot here where it's so thick, they really usually don't hurt it real bad, but they may have hurt it some this year. Hi, and welcome on here to our little rabbit hunt today. We're hoping we can get a race, but you never know what kind of hunt you're going to have, but we think we'll have a race before we quit. Right there's Rose, and right through there went Willow. If we don't jump one right through here, we go on back around through there, we usually always have a pretty good race. I got that lot I run the young dogs in, and the owls and stuff are pretty rough with my rabbits there. We let the dogs wear muzzles and stuff so they won't hurt the rabbits, but we got to worry more about owls and stuff getting them than we do the dogs hurting them. And it's a great big lot. I mean, it's 2 acres, so you can actually run a full-grown dog in there, and the rabbits can stay ahead of them easy. But we got to worry more about the owls in it than we do anything. They're pretty rough on our rabbits. It's usually a pretty good spot right in here to jump on. Well, this ain't the first time we've been back here, and this took a while to have a race. But like I said, we didn't get started till late. It's almost 11 o'clock, so that makes a big difference on jumping rabbits this time of day than early in the morning. Them rabbits probably ain't stirring much right now, and these dogs will go in there and hunt to find them, and early in the morning, they can find where they just been and stuff, and pick up their track and jump them pretty easy. But on a day like today, they got to really get in there and hunt and find them. I hear Frank opening up again. He's gonna keep on till he jumps him a rabbit. Or something anyway. It could be something else, but He's gonna keep on until he jumps something. He's a dog that just wants to run. He's just wired up high and ready to run something. Like I said, I think once he's finished out, he'll be a jump dog. He'll be a dog that jumps several rabbits in a day's time. He's working that little section up there hard. He was right in there. All the dogs are staying busy. And there he comes. He's got the nose he picks up these tracks, but he just ain't got the confidence to own it and just, go on with it, right or wrong, but he'll get there. Then once he gets his confidence up to where he can run, then we'll break him on running anything he ain't supposed to, because there ain't no doubt as hard as he wants to run, he's gonna run it other stuff besides the rabbit. But I don't worry about that, because that just means he's gonna be a dog that's got the heart to want to get out and hunt and run. So he'll be a dog that jump you plenty of rabbits. If I have to break him off deer or whatever, that's no big deal. Because these other dogs are broke. When he hits one and they don't back him, then I'll know he's running something he ain't supposed to, and then I can correct him and we'll move on. I think we're going to have to move on around the pass, because they ain't going to do no good here. Train right here! We're going to have to find a race somewhere or another. Come on, right here! There's Mindy. They're working it right over in there hard. Get in there, Rose. Let them work that there a little bit. They may accidentally jump one there before they get out of there. They're staying in there hunting the brush out good. If they could just ever find them a rabbit sitting up through here somewhere. Get in here, Train. He's right here behind us now. Get in here. They're hunting hard, that's for sure. Yeah, looks like he smelt where one's been up through here. Frank can definitely smell where something's been up through here. He's a whimpering and a whining. Rose on one that ain't up through here with us. Rose, I hear. Get in there, Mindy. They went right over in there in them brawlers. They should be able to. You'd think they would be able to jump one right over in there. We've jumped one in there several times. There's Rose. It don't take her long to get up through here when you holler at her. They're hunting good. They're working that brush good. If they could just ever find them a rabbit and jump it so we can have a race. The thing about that pup there, he's all business. He don't play around. He's all the time a hunting, going this way or that way. You know, he stays busy. I like a dog that's got plenty of hunt in him. I believe he's gonna have it. If they don't jump one right down through here, and we go on down this little path right around through there, we always jump one down through there. Surely it won't let us down today. And we've have live feeds where we didn't jump anything. I mean, you never know what kind of day you're gonna have out here hunting. Or we're wanting to race somewhere or another anyway. Rose is doing good at her. She's had that Lyme disease. We got her, took her to the vet and got her some medicine and kept her on medicine for about 30 days, and she's doing real good now. We've had a bark or two, but that's about all we've had. Comes Mindy back. Looks like training them right over in there. They're working their way down through here where we normally, I said we normally always jump one, so. There's Rose, Mindy and Frank. They don't care to stay right in the brush. We're hoping right down through this little section here we can have a race. We usually jump one down through here, but that don't mean we will today, but we usually do. Holler at Martha and Willows. They're getting a little bit away from us. Right here! Right here! There's Train. And there come Willow. Martha's coming. And we're getting down into the section now that I was saying I always jump one. So let's see if it holds up today like it normally does. There goes Frank again. We don't have Tank, his brother, no more. He's got a new home now. Somebody else owns him, but he was a nice pup too. I'd have let him have either one of the pups because both of them's going to be nice dogs. But that's one they wanted was Tank, so I talked to him. I think it was last night or night before. He seems like he's liking him pretty good, but you know he's kind of like Frank there. He's green and not been hunted a lot, and still needs a lot of hunting. Get in there, Train. But I reckon every one of them pups out of that litter, the guy that raised them, he said every one of them that he's heard about's doing good. So it's been a good litter of pups. Martha's pups of Taos, they're growing. Then Mindy's pups, it ain't gonna be long. We're gonna start training them. We need to be getting them out, handling them right now. They're about 5 or 6 months old. We need to start fooling with them pretty quick. Before you know it, it's gonna be time to have them out here. We'll probably start running them in the lot, and just as soon as we start handling them a little bit and get them used to being handled, get used to catching them and stuff like that, then we'll start throwing them in the lot and run them in the lot some. Then they'll be out here with us. That'll still probably be a couple months away. I hear one of them whining. I don't know if that's Frank or Train. I'm hoping it's Train. I hope we jump one right here. It could be either one of them though. Right in there is where we normally jump one. If I'm hoping there's one sitting in there somewhere. This is the section I was saying that we should jump one right around through here somewhere. This is Kentucky. Yeah, you never know what you find back in here. It could be a deer, it could be a rabbit, it could be Bigfoot, it could be anything. We got the dogs on the hunt of them. We're hoping for a rabbit, but we'd even settle for Bigfoot right now. We've been on here for a while and not even a good race yet, so we'd take any kind of race. We'd really like to have a good rabbit race, but a Bigfoot race would be all right too. We really don't want a deer race, but a Bigfoot race would be all right. They're beginning to worry me now. If we don't jump one through here, I don't know. There comes Rose. But either way, I mean, we've enjoyed being on here and being out here with the dogs, so we still have a good time out here, even if we have a race or if we don't have a race. The dogs are enjoying it, but we enjoy it, but I think they'd enjoy it better if they could have a race, but we just have to take what we get. I thought sure when I heard one of them whining there a while ago, we was going to have a race. There's Frank again. Worries me about Frank. I don't know if he's on the right track or if he's opening up on a Bigfoot track or a deer track. Could be a Bigfoot track, but they give him snow for tomorrow, so I don't know if we'll get to hunt tomorrow or not, but I'd like to if the weather ain't bad. As far as I know, we ain't supposed to work tomorrow, so unless they change their mind. There's Willow. And we sure are struggling to have a race today. We've been on here almost 43 minutes and still no race. But we still got a little ways to the truck, so hopefully we can jump something somewhere or another. Like I said, we'd even take a Bigfoot race now, as long as we've had a race. Now you can look up through here, there's plenty of cover. Like I said, it hurt us too today where we got out here so late. We should have got out here early this morning, but I laid around and didn't get out here, so I mean it's at 11 o'clock. We should have got out here by 7 this morning, or 8, and we could have probably had some pretty good running, but probably had a better chance of finding Bigfoot if we'd got out here at 7 o'clock, and we would have tried and find him at 11 o'clock in the day. But now the dogs they've hunted hard, so it's still a good experience for them. Learn them they gotta hunt to find these rabbits. You know. Well, we've jumped one now. I told you we'd have a race before it was over. And we'll just have to see how long they can keep it up. Been a pretty good race so far. I'm sure glad they finally found that one. I was getting worried we wouldn't want to have a race at all. Might not be a very long race, but at least we've had a little bit of running. They ain't about to give up on it. They broke down right now. I'm hoping here in a minute they can get it lined back out. They was sounding good there, I know that. I hear Rose coming in there. She's trying to get the check on them. I believe they're having a little trouble straightening it out there. I believe they about looked at that little rabbit when they jumped it. Unless it went to the hole there, they sure struggling trying to figure out where it went. Now, when they jumped it, they was pounding on him pretty hard there. We'll give them a few minutes, see if they can get it lined out. Well, I believe they about to. I was hoping there, about ready to say they just got him lined out. I heard the train open there. They're definitely having trouble running that rabbit. Like I said, unless it just went to the hole, they sure broke down and can't find it. I'd say it went to the hole because I think they're coming back. Yep, and there's Train and Willow and Frank. I'd say that's the end of that race. They pushed him a little too hard, and when they jumped him, he went straight to the hole. Come on, right here! Martha was the only one out there a little bit, so we figured I'd holler at her and make sure she comes back. Come on, right here! Well, that's not been a bad little race. Not been a bad little hunt today. We've had one little short race, so it wasn't terrible bad. There comes Martha. But we think we'll call today here. Like I said, we've had a pretty good little hunt. Thank all y'all for being on here watching, and thank you for all the comments and likes. And if you ain't part of the channel, join the channel, and we'll see you on the next hunt.